so ashamed of her breasts that she lets a Machiavellian psychopath cut them off.
How dare you?
But I was not a member of the IRA.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
Big Mike il capo.
Gran Mikey el jefe. ビッグマイクとチーフ。ミクマイและหัวหน้า
Floody.
Big Mike and the Chief.
Ah, fuck. Well,
How you doing?
Chiefer,
How's things?
you're only up out of the scratcher. You were well.
I am, yeah.
Well,
I am.
caught.
10 a.m. is too early for me, man. I was watching this video on YouTube, and it was this guy who had a near-death experience, and he was lying on his bed, and he said he was lying on his deathbed, and he said the one thing he was thinking of was like, I'm never going to see a sunrise again.
What?
And I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a sunrise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be no loss to you.
Yeah. I was like, that's not what I'm going to be thinking about when I'm.
What will you be thinking about?
Just like all
an Oreo, a glass of
an
milk.
Oreo, yeah, and probably like all the times I could have gotten laid, but I decided to have a wank instead. You know.
Have you had any of those recently now? Any near misses? Would
Would
anyone ever approach you after a show and say,
yeah.
show me your cock and balls?
Yeah, quite often, yeah.
Because you were creating, there was a time there you were creating there's a little friends, there's a little kind of Chief Mania on TikTok.
There's an ecosystem.
Yeah.
On TikTok, yeah. But yeah, that was just like there was one like fertile period.
Yeah.
Where
there was just a kind of a time when the planets aligned, or there's something to do with the moon probably, and you were
on my period.
Yeah, and they could smell it. The gays could smell it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there a gay period?
There's yeah, we once a month our cum comes out of our assholes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But so it was hard to get up, like you were, because you still look like you're kind of.
I'm half asleep, like
you're in a half dream state right now.
I am. Yeah. I feel high right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm a bit hazy, like. But,
yeah.
But yeah, I'm here. That's the main thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I went to see one of your big stupid gay bands on Sunday.
Oh, the 1975.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was it?
Oh, lad, fucking great.
Sick. Yeah. Oh fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved it. Yeah.
Would Matty Healy, are you like?
Yeah. I guess he would. Yeah.
You'd like to shag him?
Yeah. He's a handsome. Would you shag him?
There was a lot of his carry on that I think did stir a kind of a little
in
festival in my pants.
Yeah.
Kind of gave my lines a little bump of coke.
Yeah, he's on the straight and narrow now.
Yeah.
He used to be a mad heroin addict and everything.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Fuck. No, so he was he was really acting the maggot, and he did a little bit of an apology at one point, because he's like, I think at Glastonbury the weekend before, everyone was like calling him racist.
Oh, because of the Taylor Swift and when he was on the Adam Friedland show.
Yeah, what was he saying? Something about Ice Spice.
Ice Spice, and then he said that his favorite porn
is Ice Spice
was
one of the Spice Girls?
I think that Ice Spice is she's one of the Spice Girls who's
from
now
the
joined.
North Pole.
Yeah, well, I thought now that Ice Spice was one of the Spice Girls. I think it was like Scary Spice. Now she works with ICE at the Mexican border.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What ICE are their immigration?
Yeah, I think it stands for International Cunt Enterprise.
International Cunt Enterprise.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's what I used to call the choir in my local church.
The International Cunt
Enterprise. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
But Ice Spice is an Asian lady.
She's an Asian singer. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And I don't know what he said about her, but he said that his favorite porn was ghetto something blasters about black women or something getting fucked in the ass or whatever.
Did you listen to that pod with him?
Snippets. Yeah. I heard he, like, one of the guys did an Asian voice and he laughed and stuff, and I think that was. But like Swiftie fans, Taylor Swift fans, they're all fucking young white women, so. Yeah, you don't have to say much to fucking
little
rattle them, you know.
Blue-haired nightmares.
Yeah, or just teenage girls, you know, like they don't fucking know anything, like, you know.
Yeah.
So they think Taylor Swift is good, you know.
Is she not good?
She is good. Yeah, I take that back.
She does have a few fucking
bangers. Yeah, she does. Yeah,
What would be if you had to take one Taylor Swift song to your
I have
desert
about
island?
I have about 3 in my I think one of her songs actually made it into like my top 10 listened to songs in 2022.
Really?
Yeah, what was it called again?
You're a lot gayer than you let on.
I am. Oh yeah. You
Like,
see
there
me
is-
sucking a dick.
Yeah.
But fuck.
Wake
up! I'm awake.
Wake up!
Oh Jesus Christ Almighty! It's like 12 years a slave in here. Oh yeah. Oh, we'll bleep that out. But you're Fassbender and I'm Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah.
That will not.
You do have a
stay
touch
in.
of the Lapitas about
Do
you.
I? Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Lolita.
You're a beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you very much. But
You're very
I've
welcome.
been getting a lot of compliments on my hair.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, I think have we? Don't touch your head like that. I don't like
What?
that.
This.
No.
Why?
I don't like that now.
Why not?
I don't know. It's a bit. You're being a bit too tender with yourself.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
You're kind of like you're treating yourself like your own favorite horse.
Right. Okay. Well, I am.
I don't want to see that. Now I don't like you even this brushing your hands through your hair.
Why not?
What are you trying to be?
No.
What are you trying to do? Be Bradley Cooper over there? Are you?
Yeah.
What the hell?
What's wrong with that?
Do you know who you do? Did you see you hardly saw that film that came out, The Stranger?
No.
Good, yeah,
No.
good. No, there's a lad in it. He's a real old queer hawk, but he has his hair kind of slicked back. But I think we've discussed it before. But yours is like, you couldn't look more like a racist.
Oh, come on. Now.
Like this haircut is so, like your whole look is unbelievably
Proud
racist.
boy.
Huh?
Proud, like one of the Proud Boys.
Yeah, or just like someone who's just like you could work in like if you were in like New Mexico or like Omaha or somewhere, you'd work in like organized crime, but you're also just that fucking
Yeah.
You know,
like a
like
racist cop from like True Detective or something. Or-
absolutely you
Yeah.
could be a racist cop in True Detective.
Yeah.
You're not unlike Woody Harrelson. Like there is a bit of
Woody Harrelson. Yeah, a little bit, but I have hair at least.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no need. That was a dig.
Yeah, it's a little
So tell me about the hair. Who's been complimenting your hair?
Oh, just people are like, oh, it's nice to see you not wearing a hat. And I was like, yeah.
Have you been going around without a hat?
Yeah. But the hat keeps in my my racist thoughts. No,
Yeah.
the hat just it's good for like what's it like when your hair's going through the awkward phase of being between short and it can look a bit crazy, you know. So
Are you going to keep growing this, yo?
yeah.
What's the thought behind that now?
Ah,
You can't afford a haircut.
There's that.
That's a lot of it.
There's that, and there's also I had long hair like a year ago and 2 years ago, and it looked great. So I'm gonna bring it back.
Oh, I remember when you had that long hair.
Yeah.
Great, you thought that looked.
Yeah. And also, I was watching a documentary on 9/11, right?
Yeah.
And there it was about the people who jumped out of the towers.
Yeah.
And I thought, if I'm ever in that scenario, I'm gonna need really long hair so I can do like a Rapunzel type thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she would have got out.
She would have gotten out, man. Yeah. That's that would have been a great addition to the story of Rapunzel.
How did Rapunzel do it in the end? Because she put down her hair out the window, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then did she climb out like
Or
down?
did someone climb up and then fuck her in the tower?
Was it?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would have been a great
Was it like Friar Tuck or something? Like
Friar Tuck.
Yeah, do you remember him? He was Robin Hood's buddy.
Friar Tuck. No, was he like his accomplice?
He was his right hand man, like his first mate kind of thing. So Robin Hood, you obviously know.
Not personally, but
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he was around. I suppose he was around the Nottingham area at one point, and he was stealing from rich people, giving it to poor people. Kind of Joseph Stalin type of character,
Right,
kind of Mao
okay.
Zedong.
Yeah.
Communism.
Admirable.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hero, a good man is what I'm trying to say. And but so his best mate was this guy Friar Tuck, who was like a monk.
Yeah.
But then there's this lady Maid Marian, but that was Robin Hood's lady. But I was in Nottingham there a while ago, and I was just like sitting in a bar, and there's Americans. Americans are so stupid, you know.
Yeah.
So like this lad, there was like an English lad drinking a pint, and there's an American guy like sitting beside him, and he turned to like the English guy and he goes, "Let me ask you something. he was like, did Friar Tuck have the hots for Maid Marian? And it's like, this is a whole made up story. And the English guy was just like, you know, I'm planning to kill myself. You know,
Yeah,
he didn't,
yeah,
he didn't have any answer to
He's
it.
living in Nottingham.
Well, he's living in Nottingham.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you been?
Yeah. No. Actually, did I go with Victor? No, that was Southampton. Sorry, yeah. No.
Yeah, but it's there's not much joy to be found in Nottingham, to be fair. But Matty Healy, because you know people get kind of their knickers in a knot about Matty Healy and that thing where they're like, oh, he's racist and stuff, but doesn't he have songs where he's like, fucking in a car, doing heroin?
That's my favourite song.
Yeah.
One of my favourite songs of all time, yeah.
Saying controversial things just for the
hell of it. Yeah.
Yep.
The music video for that is amazing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And do you think when he thinks, I'd love it if we made it, do you in your head think, I'd love it if I made it?
As a comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like he's talking about
the world.
The world in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I wouldn't have thought you'd give a fig about the world.
No, I don't. No, and but yeah, with Healy, I thought I'd love it if we made it. Was he what he wants to do is he wants to make World of Warcraft. Sort of like what you call them, little figurines and the stuff. And this whole time his dad's been like, we're gonna build that together. And then this whole time he's like, oh, I'd love it if we made it, but they haven't got a chance because he's touring the whole time. Yeah.
So that's about him and his dad building a kind of a fantasy universe.
Yeah. And he's like, I'd love it if we made it. And the dad's like, well, we don't have time because you're always
on tour.
Yeah. So.
Well, actually, at the concert, and this is true, he brought his dad out to sing a song.
Oh yeah, what's the name of the song again? They play on the piano and it's like ooh or whatever.
Yeah, his dad sang it. It came out and he was like old and fat and he sang a song.
Yeah. Well, when you were saying about me not caring about society, it's totally true. I've been shoplifting.
Have you?
Yeah.
Because I knew you'd been not paying for the train.
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
Yeah. So it'd be surprising if you're like, I've started paying for the train, but I've also started shoplifting. That'd be odd. So you're just continuing. This is kind of a slow descent into criminality.
Oh yeah. I don't want to even think about where
I'd be honest. I'd arrest you if I was a policeman. I just saw you.
Right.
I bet we've got to arrest him.
Yeah. Well, like I don't know. I don't want to think about where I'm going to be in like I don't know 6 months. I'm going to be running like a fucking
chicken
sex
coop.
Trafficking, like Andrew Tate type thing, you know, like I'm gonna be like his right hand man or something, because it's just it's quite a steep descent into criminality.
I could see you overseeing like a pigeon fighting ring.
A pigeon fight that hasn't been done, so I think that could be lucrative.
I could see you like overrunning a very, very, very unsuccessful pigeon fighting ring.
Well, I do know a couple of pigeons who owe me some favors, like so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have any problem procuring pigeons, but I don't know if there's an appetite for pigeon fighting.
I'd certainly like to. I'd like to see pigeons die, and I don't really care how I see them die. Yeah. But I'd like to see them die. And if a pigeon was to die at the wing of another pigeon, then I would I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
I'd be buzzing to see that.
Well, then maybe I need you to like invest in
some pigeon traps. Fighting. Get you some pigeons. Get you.
No, I mean I can get the pigeons. That's not a problem.
Do you think very quickly? Do you think if you went on Dragon's Den?
Yeah.
With your idea that I've given you just now for a pigeon fighting ring, do you think that they would invest in the Chiefs pigeon fighting ring?
I mean, it depends on the pitch, I guess. I mean,
give me a pitch. I'm one of
Deborah Meaden.
I'm Deborah Meaden. I'm a fucking old rotten bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here. And I have a big load of cash.
Right.
I don't know who I'm going to give it to.
Yeah.
I want to hear a good idea. Now you roll in, and we're going to say you come in a wheelchair, because I think that'd be a good idea for you.
Right.
You look like you should be in a wheelchair anyway.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You look like you've a body of a man who hasn't been able to walk for about 10 years.
I mean, there is maybe a day or two a week where I amn't able to walk and I need to spend a day in bed, but I
Do you have bed sores? I'd love if you had bed sores.
Bed sores. I am bleeding out my asshole at the moment. So
Are you really?
Yeah.
But that's
yeah.
the gay period we said.
Well, that's the gay period, yeah. But it's see what I do. I have constipation, right? I don't know if it's from stress or just fucking being
From being
in
too
the ass
creative.
all the time. From being too creative, I think. Yeah. So my treatment for
your bowels have been stuffed up with ideas, have been blocked.
that's it. Yeah, there's too many in here.
Yes.
So like we
so
need
your
to
ideas
find
have had to
there's
put.
they have
Your
to
ass
find
is blocked
somewhere
up
to
with
go.
ideas.
Yeah.
For sitcoms and stuff.
But the shit comes because
Oh,
there we go.
Come on now.
Yeah, there we go. Now I'm awake.
Easy there.
But they say that your stomach is your second brain.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the biomes is that what it is?
Yeah.
The in your gut, they're like links to your brain or something. So if you're eating like jelly tots and stuff, that's your brain is just getting jelly tots, you know.
They say your arse is your second heart.
Oh, do they? Yeah.
That's what they've said. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, that does make sense.
My arsehole beats. That's all I know.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
There is a
To
fucking
the
like
beat of its own drum.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It has a mind of its own.
Yeah.
But I
Total eclipse of the arse.
So my treatment for constipation, right, is just I just eat. I'm just gonna keep eating until it pushes it out, which is not a good idea.
Which has
whatsoever.
no option but to
Well,
fucking
there's no medical evidence to like back it up.
Yeah.
Which is poor choice of words, but that's and I push it out. But then I go like 3 or 4 days without taking a shit, and then when I do, it's so like
viscous.
It's like it's so hard,
visceral,
that it comes out
challenging,
and it causes damage.
It's challenging
on the way out.
So
and then I just
it ruptures the walls of your of your arse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's like the city of Jericho. Your arse crumbles.
Yeah, it's
to
like
the ground.
City of God down
Yeah.
there. There's fucking Brazilian fucking gangs fighting.
Yeah,
having shootouts down in my asshole.
Lil Zay with a gun.
Yeah, and so then I went to the doctors. I was like, yeah, it's just you're just destroying your asshole every time you take a shit. So
did he say that?
Yeah, but I've had it in the past. I don't know how we got onto me shitting blood.
But he diagnosed you with a
torn ass, a broken asshole. Yeah.
Did you tear it?
Yeah, there's a little tear near the just a few inches.
Tearlingus.
Tearlingus, yeah, cunnilingus. But that'd be funny if there was an airline called cunnilingus.
It would be, lad.
I can't even say that.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
Yeah,
it's like Aer Lingus, except it's
everyone's eating genitals.
It's just
that's
an airborne vagina.
When they come down with their little trolley.
Yeah.
They're just handing out
plates of
pussies and assholes.
Vaginas. Nice. Cunnilingus.
Is cunnilingus just for a vagina, or would be if you were a gay man and you were eating another big gay man's bum?
Yeah.
What about that? Would that also be cunnilingus, or would that just be
bummelingus?
Is that bummelingus?
Bummelingus.
That's bummelingus.
Bummelingus, yeah.
That sounds like some sort of a traditional African instrument.
Yeah, the bunnylingus.
Yes.
Yeah,
the bummelingus.
the bummelingus. It does actually. Yeah, our tribe.
Well, no matter what happens now, this episode hasn't been a waste of time because we've come up with fucking bummelingus.
Bummelingus, yeah. That's you have cunnilingus.
Yeah.
And bummelingus, which are like two competing airlines.
That's right.
Yeah, like Ryanair and.
It'd be like Aldi and Lidl.
It would, yeah.
Cunnilingus and bummelingus, run by the two competing brothers.
Two estranged brothers.
One a gay asshole man, and one a straight pussy hound.
Vagina.
Yeah.
Like, this,
you'd only fly with bummelingus.
I would only fly with bummelingus, yeah. And that's
part of it would be that you all have to that you'd all have to sit in each other's laps.
Oh yeah, that's good. Or on each other's faces.
Bummelingus.
Bummelingus.
Yeah.
You just sit on like a gay man's face.
Well, and you have to pay extra for someone with a big nose.
Oh yeah.
And we all know who I'm thinking of
there.
Hey,
yeah,
about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
But the yes, you just get on bummelingus, and there's just a lot of men just lying on the ground with their faces, and you sit on their face for the whole flight.
And do the Macarena.
Or else you can choose to be the one who sat on.
Yeah.
And they sit on your face for the whole flight.
Now, tell me this now. say let's just say we've got Tom Holland. Is he your number one guy?
Yeah, Tom Holland, Niall Horan.
Niall Horan?
Yeah, I like Niall Horan, yeah.
God, you're some fucking pervert.
Ah,
He's a child.
He's not a child, he's like 47.
He's 15 years of age.
No, he's not.
He is.
Maybe back in the day, but now
Back in the day, he was 15, lad.
But like, we're the same age.
But he's frozen in time as
he is frozen
15-year-old. Niall Horan was cryogenically frozen.
Was he, yeah?
He was, yeah. So he's he's current planet Earth's Peter Pan.
I think they've all been cryogenically frozen for whenever they decide to. Simon Cowell, because they took a hiatus.
Yeah.
Right, so Simon Cowell's like, we need to keep their young boyish looks so that they're still marketable.
Yeah.
So he's had them all cryogenically frozen until they decide to like what's the word? Come back together and go touring.
Yes.
Alan touring.
Liam Payne, more like Liam Pleasure. He's a delight.
Yeah. Oh, he's a cunt.
What?
Yeah.
Liam Payne.
Liam Payne in the ass, man.
What? Oh, come on now.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Liam
man.
Painkillers.
Yeah, he's an asshole, man. He's gone on podcasts and he's made an absolute fool out of himself. And he's bitter because Horan and fucking Harry Styles have blown up, like the biggest fucking, especially Harry Styles.
Well,
like
Harry Styles is. I mean, Horan's just playing golf in Tipperary, but you
yeah,
know.
that's true. Yeah, but Styles is like fucking doing Slane and fucking
doing Dolans in Limerick.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's doing Poster on Sunday, but
Harry Styles. Now, if I was to say to you, Chief, if I was to say now, hey now, if you wanted someone, okay, so you've got Tom Holland, right? Mm-hmm. You've got Niall Horan,
mm-hmm.
yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You've got John Goodman,
right,
over here,
yeah,
and you've got, let's say, Roseanne Barr.
Roseanne Barr.
Barr. Now, okay, so if you want to pick, you've got to pick right now. 3, 2, 1. Which one you want?
I have to go with John Goodman. I'm such a big fan of the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, it's the funniest comedy character ever.
I would do it just to fuck him, just to pick his brain while I'm fucking him.
Right, but okay, so you've got John Goodman. Now, would you rather sit on John Goodman's face, or would you rather him sit on your face?
Sit on my face, then he's able to like.
But surely, Chief, that would. I mean, your face is going to cave in.
I would probably die, but
yeah,
I want to hear him speak. So he's not going to be able to speak if I'm sitting on his face. You know.
Oh, but I don't know if you're going to be able to ask him questions if you're. But maybe you could. Is there a way? And this is. I don't know if this is a gay thing. Are you able to communicate to your partner through a tongue in their ass? Like, as in, can you? I can
spell out the
can you
alphabet,
spell out questions to them?
Yeah, that's what you can do, yeah.
Right.
It's like the diving bell and the butterfly. Have you seen that?
Let's say I have.
Right, so it's about a guy, true story, this French guy who had a stroke and he could control nothing except his left eyelid, and then he found out that if he blinked, he could blink out the alphabet, and he wrote a whole book. Someone was like his ghostwriter. Yeah. And they like he wrote a book just blinking with his eye like this. Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah.
When someone's a ghostwriter, they're not actually a ghost.
I mean,
is that a stupid question? Am I going to sound stupid to people? But that it's not.
It's a good question. I mean, because when they say it's a ghostwriter,
because I know Eamon Dunphy ghostwrote Roy Keane's book,
and he does have a ghoulish sort of
and that was what I was going to say, is like I can't say I'm 100% he's ever been alive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean definitely not if he was alive in a physical sense, but I don't think like inside there was ever like, I think it was always like the lights are on but no one's home type thing.
Right. No one except John Giles, who of course lives in his left lung. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things ever, but but the ghostwriter thing is a very good, because like everyone claims that Drake has a ghostwriter, but I haven't seen this ghost.
And do you think is that why no one has seen him? Because of course you haven't seen him. He's a fucking ghost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
No, but I feel like I have. I feel like I felt ghosts. To be honest, enter me.
Enter you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I felt like cold winds that definitely, that were definitely like from the 1800s. Like that was definitely like a welder from the 1800s, and he just like flew up my ass.
Right. Okay.
Right.
And then did it like inhabit you?
Yeah, he
Then.
started like welding my organs together.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Organ failure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Playing the organ. Now, you've been shoplifting.
Yeah. It's great. Oh, it's like.
Is it?
There's no limit.
Right.
To the limits to the things you can do if you stop paying for shit.
Yeah.
It's great. Like I can afford. That's a lie. I can't afford it, but I can. It started small, right? It's like I'm like Winona Ryder. Like I'm fucking. You know, she's a kleptomaniac. Is a kleptomaniac where you steal, or is a kleptomaniac where you like fucking kids?
No, you like fucking kids. I think is called
Catholicism.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's Catholicism.
Yeah.
Kleptomaniac, I think is yeah.
Kleptomaniac, or is a kleptomaniac someone you hoard?
No, kleptomania is someone that's addicted to stealing.
Right. Okay. So then I'm a kleptomaniac.
Yeah,
and a pedophile. But so it started. I was just nicking like what I do is I buy like a bunch of things and then I'd sneak one thing under my arm. So like I'd buy like a whatever meal deal or whatever, and then I'd stick like a fucking whatever, a banana or whatever, a pack of cookies under my arm. And then I was getting away with that so easily. I was like, well, why don't I just like step it up a gear? So it's like now I do it. I swear to God, now I go into. I never, let me make this clear, I never steal from like family businesses like those small corner shops or news agents. I'd never do that. Or like independent like stores. I'd never do that. So I only go into like the big ones like Tesco or Sainsbury's. And you go into like a big one, like where it's massive. And I swear to God, dude, you just get a bunch of shit, right? I'm kind of ashamed at how like how good I am at like this type of shit. And it brings me back to when I was a kid and I used to cheat on all my fucking exams and fucking all of this shit, cheating on my leaving cert. Like fucking, I was in a relationship with my leaving cert and I fucked a man and they didn't know about it. But I, yeah. And so basically just get a bunch of shit, right? This is what I do. And then you get an old receipt. And then you hold it in your hand.
Yes. And
like and you have it pointing out so it looks like you bought it. And I just, dude, I swear to God, I just do a few laps to the place and I just walk out the front door. And I'm eating like a fucking king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the king of France, I was going to say.
Not King Cole over here. Like,
really?
I'm fucking, yeah. Dude, I am living like
King
a king.
Hole.
Yeah. And it's great. Like, I've never felt better. Well, no, that's not true. But physically, like, I'm getting smoothies and, these
you're eating healthy.
And yeah.
But where are you, did you say, so what's the name of the supermarket you're stealing from?
Tesco and Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I was going to not say it, but fuck it. It's
fuck them.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Let them watch.
And I'm like, fuck, what have they ever done for me? Why am I going to fucking give you money? You know?
Well, hold on now.
What?
Tesco, I think they won best shop.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
Best shop in Britain or best shop in Ireland, definitely.
Well, I almost got killed in Sainsbury's, remember? So,
you did? You got assaulted.
They owe me.
They do fucking owe you. So, so you're fleecing the place, rinsing it.
Yeah.
And then toddling off home.
Yeah, and then
Do you get it in a bag even, or you just?
No, I just carry it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, food tastes better when you steal it.
Does it?
Oh yeah, and I've stolen toothpaste, Corsetil mouthwash, fucking. I stole. I stole like a bunch of cigarettes and booze.
You didn't steal any of the employees, like the like Sri Lankan. There's a lot of Sri Lankan lads in there.
I have to find one that I feel like I could take.
Yeah.
Physically.
Because there's a lot of little fellas in there that I see in Sainsbury's and stuff that I'm like, I could rob him.
Yeah.
And no one would know.
I mean, yeah, I don't think now. Imagine not trying to steal a guy and he's like, where are you going? I was like, I have a receipt. And they're like, oh, well, off you go, But you just imagine like you're just trying to scan one of the workers at the self-checkout.
Yeah.
Like, why want to fucking scan? But it also helps.
Barcode tattooed on his hull.
It also helps, and I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
And this is true. It also helps that I am white.
Yes.
That is a big plus.
Yes.
And I'm not going to sit here and deny that doesn't play into it. It fucking does. Like, it is. And I've conferred with, like, my friends who are of color.
Of colour.
And they're like, oh yeah, that's like, they know when they walk into places, they kind of get eyeballed, even by black or brown security guards.
Yeah.
It's not like just a white security guard fucking being racist or whatever. Like, it's like any security guard of any race, like they see a person of colour coming in.
I tell you one thing. If I saw you coming into my shop, I'd call Scotland Yard.
That's true.
I
But
would
they have
call-
to why would you call them? They're going to take ages to get down from Scotland.
Huh?
They're going to take ages to get down from Scotland. Like, why would you call them? Why don't you call fucking London Yard? Because we're in London.
Because the Scotland Yard are the guys who know what they're doing, and they're the only ones who'll be able for you.
Right, okay.
London
Yeah.
Yard wouldn't know what to do with you. You'd give them the slip.
Yeah, get
You're
up the
too
yard.
tricksy.
Get up the yard is what they'd say.
You're way too tricksy.
That's true. Yeah, the tricks.
I know exactly what you do. You'd shimmy.
I would, yeah. Shimmy O'Brien, Shimmy, Jimmy, whatever. But yeah, the fucking
Shim Shrew.
yeah, and what was I gonna say? So I'm white, so that's, that helps. And yeah, I
But
go
you
home
are, and I mean this.
Oh, you're gonna say? Sorry, you said if you saw, and I totally agree with you. If I would be keeping an eye out on me if I walked.
If
into
I saw you coming in,
yeah,
I mean you're a one man fucking traveling circus.
yeah, no, I am.
I'd be like, this lad looks like the fucking, if the Big Lebowski got rickets.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
You look like
don't-
a came-in sock.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is. I've heard that before, but brain's not working. There we go. System malfunction.
You believe in Jesus Christ.
I believe in Jesus Christ, and
You have.
What was I gonna say?
You've red hair on your balls.
This is the brain damage kicking in now. I was
Is
gonna
this
say
the brain
something
damage
about-
kicking in?
Yeah. So this
You're
is
white.
I am white. I'm
You're
gay,
tight.
I'm tight. And
You like to fight.
I am shite at podcasting, but I try. Fuck! What was I gonna?
What
fucking
the
say?
hell? Wake up!
Jesus Christ! It's too
Wake
early.
up!
My brain is still asleep, man.
What the fuck?
Fuck! I forgot what I was gonna say.
Aye.
But
Right.
Oh no! Now I remember. Places that I have stolen from. I feel like when I've gone in there again, I feel like they know. They're like, oh, this is this guy again.
Right.
Yeah. So I can feel their eyes like on me. So then in that instance, I pay for the shit. But I've saved. I'd say between not paying for food and not paying for the train, I've saved, because this. But combined, I've been doing the train thing for a few months and the food thing for maybe a month, and I'd say combined, I've saved millions of pounds.
Yes.
Cost of living.
Like, you are, you're a professional thief.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
I am. Yeah.
You're like,
Chief the thief.
Chief the thief. Thief of joy.
Big Mike and the
Listen.
thief.
Big Mike and the thief.
Yeah.
You're a professional thief.
Mm.
You're kind of like, it seems that we are in London. It is kind of a Dickensian kind of like, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Oh yeah.
We've got to pick a pocket or two. I want everyone to look up the character of Fagin from the film Oliver Twist. I believe it was like 1960s film.
Yeah.
But he looks the exact same as you. Did I ever show you Fagin?
Yeah. Yeah. I know Fagin.
You do?
Yeah, mhm.
So he's like the head of the little
IRA.
child thieves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fagin Adams.
Yeah.
But do you think that maybe there is a possibility that you may, like, I don't know, like, gather a lot of like kids from an orphanage and get them into
to work for me?
Well, like a network of thieves, yeah.
So I'll have that, and then I'll have the pigeon fighting.
Well, you'll have the pigeon fighting, and then you'll have a little network of child thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Going by the movie Oliver, they'd be white child thieves.
Yeah. Only white.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you'd only be looking for trouble if you got child thieves of color.
But then I'm gonna fucking get in trouble then for like a
not
lack
having
of
diversity in your thieving squad. In your little thieving nursery. That's true, but like you can be like, actually, you know what? My hand is being forced, because if I was to employ little young Mangoop Jr. here in my little fucking thieving squad, well then he's going to be fucking caught immediately because of the racism of society.
That's
so
genius.
it's actually you're making me have this little fucking, Ku Klux fucking clan of
That's fucking
genius on my part.
Genius on your part, yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
I'll have that excuse ready to go when it does all come crashing down around me. And then it'll be like Succession, right? I'll have this like haram of fucking
A haram of child thieves.
and a pigeon thing.
Well, don't
And
say
then-
haram of child thieves, because I think that like implies that you're fucking them.
Like Boko Haram.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And certainly also put in some, like, if you do make this little kind of cabal, now that I like, now that I love.
Yeah.
You've got this little cabal of like child orphan thieves. Make sure you put in like some kind of like anti-Schofield measures.
Oh,
as in like put in some like
have HR. Have HR.
Yeah, but like
to stop actual Schofield from getting at the kids.
So like maybe put like some kind of a anti-Schofield spray on them.
Right, yeah, like Anticlimb paint.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
when he tries to grab them, they just
exactly
they're too greasy or whatever to.
Yes, but like stuff that's like specifically made to be like the krypton, some stuff that's like the kryptonite of Philip
Maybe just
Schofield.
dress them up as women.
He won't like that.
Yeah, he won't like
he
that.
He won't like that.
Yeah,
That'll make him sick.
Yeah, so that would be good.
He'll just start violently vomiting.
Or just dress them up as men of age.
Oh, that won't sit well with them.
Men of age sounds like a.
Huh?
Men of age sounds like a. I don't know, what does it sound like?
There was a
Men of
sitcom
Age.
called Men of a Certain Age.
Right.
At one point with Ray Romano.
Men of legal age.
Yeah.
It was actually a Ray Romano show.
Right, yeah, he was in some called Men of a Certain Age there,
Right,
like
okay.
years ago. Men of legal age, yeah.
Right. Men
Philip
of a Certain
Schofield
Age.
would literally just change the fucking channel.
Yeah,
just start baiting at the TV. This fucking bullshit.
Yeah, there's. I do like when you said men
fucking
of a
shit.
certain age, I was thinking like 32. Jesus, that's just where I went. Have you seen The Passion of the Christ?
No.
You've never seen Passion of the Christ?
No, I haven't. Now I've heard all about it, but
It's about him pursuing his. He's a big
Christ,
ping pong player, and that's his
moves to
passion.
Singapore to be a ping pong player.
It's the passion of the Christ. Like ping pong is his passion, and he fucking goes and he pursues it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was thinking about Jeezy Creasy there.
Lemon squeezy.
Over the last couple of days. I have a man who's trying to
Racist Yeezy.
Yes. There's a man that's trying to convert me to being like a born again Christian.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, I met him on a tour I was giving to like Buckingham Palace, and he's been messaging me, telling me that I'm like I'm kind of like Neo, like I'm.
You
like
kind of are. Like when you're walking around doing a tour, you're kind of like Jesus with the 12 apostles. Like.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, when you're born again Christian, does that mean that so you die as Mike, and then when you're born, your name is just Christian, and you're a gay fashion designer?
That could be it.
Yeah.
I haven't gone into it enough with the guy.
Yeah.
But he's just trying to get me to be part of his thing, and he told me I'm special and that I'm born to be a preacher and stuff like that. And then he unzipped his fly, but we're not going to go into that.
Yeah.
But I did think about like Jesus, and I thought, really, because if you think, and I know I've touched upon this before, but like all these holy men, like anyone who's like enlightened, every last one of them has been a pedo.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you really think about it, like, why did they put Jesus on a cross?
Yeah.
And nail his hands to the cross? Where do you think those hands were? Do you think it's because they're like, oh, it's because he said he was the Son of God? Kanye says he's the Son of God. No one cares that you're saying you're the Son of God. Jesus was absolutely shagging children.
Right, they left that out of the Bible.
Of course. Why are you nailing him to a cross?
Yeah.
What?
So he can't.
So he
touch the
can't.
kids.
And he was still,
Yeah.
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 fucking going at it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, bless you, my child. What?
Yeah.
Whose child?
Don't mention children around.
Why is it always a child with you?
Oh.
Every time.
Yeah.
What? Why is
That's-
it always a child?
yeah.
You horny savior.
If they fucking and horny because he's wearing the crown of thorns.
Crown
Forget
of
I said
thorns.
that, yeah, crown of
Thorny.
horns. Yeah, and like if Schofield was alive back then, he would have been crucified. I feel like.
Oh.
Yeah, it would have been Jesus. It's Philip Schofield, and then who's the other fucker beside Jesus?
On the cross?
Yeah.
Was it Noel Edmonds?
Noel Edmonds, possibly, yeah, because that fucking hair is a crime in and of itself.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, because someone was saying to me recently, because I've been doing a bit about the Dalai Lama on stage, and they were saying the Dalai Lama, and they're like, oh, that just came and went, didn't it? Like they didn't put
He fucking came and went.
Huh?
He fucking came and went.
He came and the child went.
Yeah.
But they were like, oh, that just came and went. People didn't make as big a deal as that as about Philip Schofield. And I was like, yeah, because you can't sack the Dalai Lama. Like, because the thing is with Schofield, if people go, and they're going on Twitter, like, you get him sacked and you're like, what else can we get done?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're like, messaging, like, they can put pressure on the sponsors on Twitter and this whole thing. But it's like, what are you going to do to the Dalai Lama?
Yeah, who's above the Dalai Lama?
Like, sack him, kick him off the mountain he sits on.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
not,
exactly. Yeah.
He's the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no one above him.
Yeah.
You can't go and you're like, yeah, that's a good point. Are you going to tweet
at the goat?
The Buddha.
That is his best friend?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, wait, why is that?
I don't know.
The goat. Oh, okay, yeah.
But he's just friends with animals. The sun, the moon, the goat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one with
everything.
With nature.
One Direction.
Yeah. Back to Styles, back to Horan.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tom Holland, right?
Oh, yeah, that's where we started.
Tom, the Netherlands. So
Hollandaise sauce.
Oh,
that sounds good.
So Robert. So Tom Holland is there.
Batman and Robert.
Now you've gotten a first class ticket on Bummelingus.
Yeah.
Now you've got an option with Tom. Now I know we've gone through Goodman, and you can either sit on Tom's face with your chief arse, which is going to be one of the best moments of your lives and surely the worst of his.
Yeah.
Or you can have Tom, the Netherlands, sit on your face.
Oh, are you kidding me? Why would
what?
That him sitting on my face.
Him sitting on your face.
100%.
And do you think you would?
If I sat on his face, he'd never get a role again.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think
they could only cast him as?
He'd be like the Elephant Man.
He would, yeah. They'd only cast him if they needed. Can we get someone who?
Do you think his face? Do you think his face would melt?
I think it would. Like my asshole's like, it's like
Vesuvius.
It's like Vesuvius. It's like a It's like a nuclear power plant.
Chernobyl.
It's like Chernobyl. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Has anyone who's been up there has kind of started to like grow teeth out of their cheeks and stuff?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like if I was to give birth out my asshole, the kid would have 3 eyes and a fucking squishy head.
Right.
Yeah. Like a Zika virus.
But you'd love it. But you'd love it all the same.
I would. Yeah. I would.
You'd throw it in a bin. You'd love this
twat. To shit the baby out.
Yeah.
I was trying to think. With abortion, like would I get an abortion if it was at an inconvenient time? I don't think I could do it.
Like you'd keep the baby?
I think so. Yeah.
Would you like to be a dad?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, not. If I had a kid now, I'd have to fucking kill it. Like.
Yeah.
I would. And
I would say, or kill yourself.
Yeah, but no, I'd kill the kid.
You'd kill the
I'd
kid.
Eat the child.
You'd kill the kid and eat the child.
Mm.
They have that. It's spare the rod and spoil the child. But you're saying eat the kid and kill the child. You'd eat your child.
Yeah, that's what other animals do. So why is it any different?
So you're kind of taking
humans.
You're taking your lead from the puma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like I don't see why we can't do it, and it might as well not go to waste.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a fucking dead baby,
So you're saying you're saying,
and I'm so constipated, it probably go into my stomach and somehow come back to life, and then I fucking shit him out again.
Right. Okay. That's an interesting theory.
Because it's a 9-month cycle for me to take a shit. So.
So you're pregnant right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can feel it kicking.
You gonna keep it?
Yeah, maybe.
You're going around with a pram.
Yeah.
A big fucking log
filled with shit.
And a little bonnet on it. And a little Susie.
Just a fucking doty stuck into the shit. I'm just there breastfeeding a lump of shite.
Like in 6 months now. Just people going down to like.
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's gorgeous.
Oh god.
His name's Roderick.
Yeah, without fucking getting too in the weeds now with regards to gender politics or whatever, but if if you can say that, oh, I'm this and I'm that, and like yeah, do that. So like if I can just take a big shit into a pram and be like, this is my child.
Send
now.
it to play school.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Just a lump of shite sitting in the
And
corner.
you'd have to tell the other kids, it's just like, no, you've got to play with Roderick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're just like it's Play-Doh. They're like, oh my God.
Don't exclude Roderick.
Just a lump of shite in a baby grow.
He was to come back at 3 o'clock to collect.
Scrape it off the floor of the nursery, like, oh my God. And it's just like, it's got like fucking hairs from the fucking carpet in it and stuff.
Oh.
And you have to give it a bath when you get home. You bring it to the playground, you put it in a swing, you just push the shite in a swing. Like,
Its best friend is someone else's kid, which is like a fucking bucket of vomit.
yeah. They're
all
play dates.
They're always hanging around together.
Like, oh, he's a bad influence on my kid, you know? Oh my God.
Oh fuck! A little bottle of piss joins the group, and they're all we're the 3 best friends that anyone could ever.
Oh my
best
God.
friends that anyone could
And
ever.
the parents get divorced and they're like, fuck, what?
Yeah,
Who gets the shite?
they
you know?
start a band.
Yeah. They just put it in a wicker basket and leave it outside a fucking church.
Oh,
and then it gets raised by
John Wicker basket.
That's the title right there, man.
John Wicker basket.
Yeah.
Sick.
Have you seen John Wick?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Fuck, man, it's so good.
Oh, so class. I didn't
John
see the
Wicker
latest one.
basket.
Did you see the latest
Huh?
one? I haven't seen the
No,
newest
I've
one.
heard it's amazing.
I would love to see it.
But John Wicker basket, that's a movie. I just see a wicker basket going around killing people. The Baba Yaga. Like, what if it was just a wicker basket with, like, who can kill people with its own
Yeah,
wicker?
yeah,
Yeah.
and its greatest weapon
Yeah.
was its wicker.
Yeah. Just a wicker basket in a suit.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck. John Wicker basket.
Wickerbocker glory.
What is in a Knickerbocker glory?
Usher ice cream and jelly and fucking cum. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Listen,
fuck yeah.
we've more than enough there now.
Fucking subscribe to YouTube.
Yeah.
Leave a rated on whatever thing you're listening to and leave a comment and
Yeah.
whatever and give me money.
Yeah. Up to lads.
Yeah.
Chat to you later.
Nice one.
Have a
See you
good time
later.
in episodes of Columbo.
Yeah.
And we'll chat to you soon.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye.